Guys, it's Mervin again with another Christian lifestyle, personal development, self-improvement video blog, helping people to change their lives for the better. I've been able to do it, and life changes about many things. But in this one, I want to talk about quickly about the system for change and why the system has to be a proven system for it to be able to be implemented on a grand general scale. So I have created this system for my own life-changing process, and as you know, it's a three-prong approach. I'm going to stand here, I'm going to quickly tell you about it. It's entrepreneurial, it is psychological / transformational, and it is spiritual. This is my three-prong approach to helping people to change themselves and become the best version of themselves. Now, why do you need a system? You need a system that is based on e-learning or practical, physical, online education, meaning you go into a classroom. It's built on courses. It's built around teaching. The framework is around learning. Whether you're doing it distance, long distance learning, online, or offline and physically in an auditorium or a formal school setting. Maybe some people are in a prison or a confined environment where the setting already provides a situation of a captive audience, meaning they're looking to change themselves. They're in the lowest place in their lives. Okay, so maybe a rehab center, maybe a prison, okay, juvenile detention center, something like this. You got different needs across the general spectrum of people wanting to change themselves. Now, when you want to change your life, it's not just by you getting a hunch and then going all off on a tangent trying to change your life on your own by force, okay, white knuckling the situation, okay, and trying to force life change. It is recommended that you choose a proven system, a proven pathway that will result in you undertaking a specific journey that will have a beginning, and it will have a end. Now, the life-changing process doesn't end. It's for the rest of our lives, but it has an end. That the training program and the syllabus has an end. It has a start, a middle, and an end point, because after this, you will be able to go into life and apply what you've learned. Okay? You will continue learning, but everything is based on education. That's where courses come in. Now, the whole world, okay, is based on courses, if you haven't noticed, okay? If you go back in the history of time, since the creation of discovering the flint and fire and the wheel and all of this, mankind has been building up his database, okay, his mental, spiritual, educational bank when it comes to knowledge, the acquiring, the securing, and the enhancing of knowledge, and the sharing and dissemination of knowledge. This is why teaching is important, and this is why you have teachers and you have students. Now, I was very fortunate in my life to be able to deal with courses straight out of high school courses, then into the military courses. Okay, the entire framework of any military organization is based on courses. They have systems that the soldier can rely on, that once a soldier receives this training, he can go in the battlefield, in real world, not only on the battlefield, but also in a friendly environment like, say, humanitarian aid, a disaster, things like this. He or she can apply these trainings because they know that these trainings are going to not only produce a predictable outcome, okay, but also that is systematic. You have a way to go about doing it to produce the effect, the end desire, the end goal that you want. Now, I have put together my training, and it took me going on 10 years, and I'm still working on it. It's a system that I invented, created for myself. These are formulas, and this three-pronged approach to life change has allowed me here in Italy, in Europe, to thrive and to flourish and prosper. that I'm no longer the same Mervyn Timothy Reyes that I once was in my life 10 years ago. It has enabled me to create a family. It has enabled me to launch out into life as a new person professionally. It has enabled me to grow my life personally, okay, from the three-pronged approaches that I'm telling you to implement personal transformation and professional growth. I do it through the Bible spiritually. I do it through psychological transformational training, scientific base and research backed up information, and I do it through entrepreneurial approaches. And these three things, these three formulas, approaches, these three-pronged approach, that when you implement them into your life, you will be able to have a desired outcome which will produce an optimal you. It will produce a better version of yourself, and that better version of yourself is a perpetual process and a life transformational journey. This is the beginning of that journey. This is what will equip you, and this is what you will use to enable you to have a predictable, pragmatic approach to undertaking the process, and then to use the information that you have acquired, that you can produce the best possible life and live that life perpetually for the remainder of your days here on planet Earth. So my training is not haphazard. I didn't just jump up last night and created it. There are many videos. I have thrown away thousands of videos. I've thrown away thousands of ideas and approaches because they simply didn't work for me. What I've remained with is like the needle in the haystack. It's the one thing that I have proven that will take a person and to help that person, him or her, to transform their life totally. The total transformation that is desired, that will make the individual the best, better version of his or herself, and that will transform the community like a domino effect once this contagion is spread as the program throughout the community, society, country. This is the aim of this program. This is why I created this program. This is why I'm living out this program, and this is why I'm passing this program on to you. So you have everything in this program. It's a one-year program, and it got all the three-pronged approaches that I teach in them. You're going to see me in these programs, all over these programs, and where you don't see me is where I'm using voiceovers to create professional video tutorials to disseminate the very vital, precise, scientific approaches, pragmatic approaches, realistic and proven approaches for you to change your life using the spiritual, psychological and entrepreneurial approach in this total transformation package. Hey, my name is Mervyn Timothy Reyes. Thank you for watching. I'm coming to you from Bella Italia, and I've been able to transform myself, create a family, create a professional digital business, just totally transform my life. I'm a brand new person. I don't need to go into that. The evidence is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. I'm no longer the person that I've used to be. I no longer think the way I used to think and act and behave the way I used to act and behave. It's because I've spent the last decade of my life proving a process of how a person could become the optimized version of himself. I went through the miry clay and the ashes, the pit, so to speak. Okay, my system for total transformation is battle tested, and I have been in the trenches fighting the battles for personal transformation. You've got to be the change that you want others to be. You cannot teach something if you haven't proven it and you are not that thing or that person. And I'm putting to you today and conveying and sharing my proven approaches to personal transformation, what will work for any man or woman here in this world, and to help them to renew themselves and to be converted into brand new human beings that will be of benefit to themselves and to their families and to their country and to the world. Okay, this is what you want to embark on. Take a year of your life and take my training, and you will never be the same again. Thank you for watching. Like, share and subscribe, and leave your comments below. Share these videos with friends and family, and I will see you in another video very soon.